Hello. Hello, Nyla. I figured I would go live because all the social media platforms are down and I can't get in touch with people that I need to get in touch with. It's good seeing you too, even though I see you regularly on Instagram. How are those babies? All those puppies. And I'm wondering, uh-oh. It was a nice day. We finally warmed up here in the mountain range. I mean, we really warmed up. So I went from freezing to being a little sweaty during the day. It's a good thing. It's a marvelous thing. I just went ahead and went live. I didn't premiere or do anything, so it may just be you and I. I'll talk for a few moments because I know it has been a long time, but I have been, yes, the weather is lovely, and I have been taking full advantage of everything. So I just read an article that said and they're all owned by the same people, but all of the social media platforms are suffering an outage and they're not ruling out sabotage. Like, good for you. Maybe people can get some stuff done now. At any rate, I missed being on here, and one, I've been super busy. Two, I'm a massive procrastinator, so it all factors in. I went from just doing nothing to doing everything. So, hey, Bullock. Yeah. Is IG back up, Nyla? I just tried to log into some stuff and I couldn't get logged in. So I went to look it up to see what was going on. And it said the stuff has been down like since about 11:40 Eastern time. So I'm like, who cares? I was busy doing my thing. So one of the things keeping me busy. It's still down. Yeah, that's what I thought, that we're both still down. So I'm trying to take advantage of it. I have a list. I have a list to bring y'all up to date on what I've been doing. Yes, yes. So I don't know. This number over here in the corner, it keeps going down to 0. So I don't even know if my connection is good or not. One of the things you get to deal with being on the motherland, the internet may be on, the electricity may be on, water. Yes, a list. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And first, Bullock, what happened to your podcast? I can't find it because one thing that I do get over here is Spotify. If you plan to ever visit or move to the continent, a lot of the internet apps that you're accustomed to using in the US don't work over here. So I do have Spotify. I no longer have access to Pandora or Amazon Music or anything like that. So when I'm in the mood for music or whatever outside of YouTube, and I don't really like listening to music on YouTube with all the ads and all that stuff. It gets a little annoying. So anyway, I'm gonna get to my list, and hopefully by the time, because y'all know I can babble, by the time I finish, maybe y'all social media platforms will be back up. Anyway, let me start by saying I really missed y'all. I think about y'all all the time, and I said they probably have forgotten about me and turned their back and walked away because I surely would. That's how my attention span is. But a couple of reasons why, thank you, why I've been missing in action. For one, if you saw the videos, I did move in July. I moved from Dar es Salaam, which is on the coast, to Arusha, which is in the mountain range. So I'm at the base of Mount Meru, which is the second largest mountain in Tanzania, and I think like the fourth largest mountain in Africa. And I'm an hour from Kilimanjaro, which is the largest mountain in Africa. And it's the largest freestanding mountain in the world, single peak wise. Of course, it's not as tall as Mount Everest, but Mount Everest has a lot of different peaks. But as far as a single peak goes, it's Kilimanjaro. I'm also now 4 hours from the Serengeti. So if y'all want to come visit, there's lots of stuff to do in this country, lots of stuff. So had to get reestablished and all of that stuff. So one of the things that I wanted to hit on was people that a lot of people moved here last year, and a lot of those people have already left. So for various reasons, I don't know why they left, but I love it here. I plan to go nowhere. And if I have to fall on the mercy of the government, like, please let me stay and do something with these prices of these visas. Yes, one of the things that if you have a plan or desire to leave the United States and come to Africa or any foreign country, as far as that matter, me and my interest is here in the motherland. There are people that want to go to Thailand or Vietnam or wherever it is they may want to go. You have to give yourself some time to readjust. You know, Bullock there, she was my roommate in the military, and you heard it a lot: adjust and adapt. And I'm thankful for that because I knew how to sit still and adjust to the lifestyle change, even though my mind was like ready, like I'm out of here and, you know, whatever. But a lot of people say that, and then they come over here and dive in head first. And I think that is a big factor as to why a lot of them are gone already. So, you know, things don't happen overnight. I had a goal to get over here and start a cosmetic line and blah, blah, blah. And just, let's say I've tried that mess 3 times and it hasn't worked. I haven't given up on it, but just right now, it's not the thing for me to be doing because, you know, I mean, it's not working for me right now. So instead of just throwing in the towel and say, oh man, this ain't working, I give up. Nope, I sat still and let it marinate and let it do what it do. So a lot of times people come here, they're throwing money. We already have an issue where the local people, they think that because we come from the US or wherever, that we have lots of money. And some people may, you know, they may have money to just give willy-nilly. I do not. Okay. I do not. I have enough to support me. And I'm very thankful for all the people that have contributed to my cause and helped me out along the way. It really, really did help. So like just recently here, my little stove that I bought, the little 2-eye burner, first one eye went out, then the next one was like, we're not gonna play with you. You're not gonna cook nothing. And so not even a year, it petered out. And so being that I'm a solo individual here and, you know, I like to move around a lot and I'm trying to establish some roots here. I'm not trying to buy, I had to buy a refrigerator. That was a gimme, but I got the cutest little refrigerator. It's not a mini, but it's not a big one either. It's about 5 foot tall and it's little, it's cute. So when I move, it's like moving a suitcase. You know, I'm not trying to have a big old humongous refrigerator and a big gigantic stove because one, I'm super lazy and I don't cook like that. So I've got this cute mini oven. So it's a convection oven, a toaster oven, and it has 2 burners on top. It's a mini stove. So that works for me. And I just purchased that with the help of, you know, some friends. Tuesday. No, what's today? I don't even know what today is. Saturday. I got it Saturday. And, you know, it works for me. Who am I going to be cooking a big Sunday meal for? Nobody. Keep Sweat. Nobody. So you have to adjust. So sometimes coming here, living as a minimalist works because you don't want to be hauling all that stuff around. Yes, it's fine to be comfortable or whatever. That's fine and dandy. Like, you can't see behind me really, but this is my living room, dining room. I have no couch or love seat or anything like that. If I'm not sitting at my throne in the kitchen at my little dining room table, I'm sitting up in my bed. And we'll get to that shortly because I have discovered a talent and I'm having fun with it. So I got sick of sitting at this table and I moved my little workstation to my bedroom. So, you know, anybody want to come visit, I do have an extra bedroom and I'm loving it. It's just, it doesn't take a lot, at least not for me. So with all that, it took me almost a year to adjust and get to a point where, okay, I think I'm gonna be here for a while. Now I can start trying to establish myself and fix up my house and do whatever. And so I started having all these great ideas and I started making stuff. That thing hanging on the wall behind me, I made it. I made it and it's cute. You just can't kind of see it like close up, but it's just a little piece of hanging art. And it went from there to making shaggy rugs. And then my shaggy rugs, I was like, they kind of cute. I don't want to step on these. So my shaggy rugs will be hung on the wall. And I didn't think to bring a couple of them out here to show you actually some of the stuff that I made, but maybe that'll be a video to come later. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And from the shaggy rug, I went to full-fledged crocheting. And I tried to get my friend, she may be working right now, but she normally comes in. And I was like, girl, you should try crocheting. It's very relaxing or whatever. And she's like, that's for old ladies. And I was like, okay, I'll be that. It's a blessing to see 50 something years old. Sometimes I can't remember how old I am, but 53. I'm 53 years old as of July. And I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful. Some of you that follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you know, just on the 17th of September, my mother celebrated her 90th birthday. Alhamdulillah. What a blessing. So, you know, just some things in life, you just have to sit back and relax. So I think I kind of found a niche and it's called crocheting and I'm enjoying it. So some of that stuff, I'll be showing y'all some of that stuff later or whatever. Also, all right, Ara, you and R. Kelly, y'all go sit over in that corner because I don't want none of that age, ain't nothing but a number of stuff. No, thank you. And that's what I have to tell these little boys out here. Man, I'm old enough to be your mama. I ain't no sugar mama, and I'm evil, old, and mean, and I don't want to be bothered, but that's another story for another day. Some of the goals that I set, and they just happened to happen, and so I took advantage of things that were already happening. So you may think my face looks a little different, and I didn't even notice it. You heard it in one of my videos. I walked to the store and my skirt literally just fell to the ground. I grabbed it real quick and I was like, what is going on? You know, wrong with my skirt? Like, what's wrong? I had lost so much weight that I didn't even realize it. And no, I'm not in Africa starving. This ain't no feed the children over here, hocus pocus. We eat very well over here, but the food is so healthy. It's fresh. I mean, like literally, you go buy some potatoes from the market, you might want to bang them a little bit because they pull them straight out the dirt and sell them to you. Still got all the dirt on them. And I'm not mad at it because I love potatoes and, still just eating. The only difference that I know for sure, I am a retired truck driver. And so being over the road, all I ate was fast food all the time. And towards the end, I did get a little slow cooker and a little electric thing to go in the truck. And, it still doesn't matter when you're eating food that's just riddled with chemicals and all that stuff. So mostly everything here is very fresh. And so that change, which was not intentional, that's just survival. You eat what's here. The weight just started coming off. Like literally when I first got here, I was knocking on death's door. I'm still big, but I was humongous and I could take like 3 steps and was out of breath. And y'all know I ain't reading this text. Let me let me see what y'all over here writing. But so the weight just started coming off. So I started exercise. I got excited and I want to climb Kilimanjaro next year. So I was hoping that, some people would say, hey, we're going to come here and we're going to climb with you. I just saw a post that the first all sister group climbed Kilimanjaro a week or so ago. All females, all sisters, all over 40. So if y'all say it can't be done, it can. And I'm working on it. I've been slacking lately, crocheting and maybe only working out once or twice a week, but I am definitely going to get back on it because when I went to Kenya, when did I go to Kenya? Last month, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went to Kenya to the border and my friend, he was sick, so we didn't get to climb the mountain there. So I have a list of little mountains that I want to climb before I climb Kilimanjaro. And so my little cousin, she is the artistic wanderer. I don't have her page. She's for those of you that are interested in doing some of this stuff, you can start right where you are. I had no idea. I knew Georgia had some hills, but she finds these places and they've got waterfalls and it's like really, really nice. So, and I was like, look, she's doing exactly what I want to be doing. And so here, I'm surrounded by mountains. So yeah, soon come. And when I do that, of course, I will upload some videos for you. Like right up the road is Mount Meru. You have to take an armed guide with you because there's wild animals. There's giraffes and some predators like lions and stuff that are up there. So it's the law that you have to have an armed guard when you go up, trekking up Mount Meru. And even though it's shorter than Kilimanjaro, it's harder. So I don't care. I want to see it. I'm one of those people. I want to see what they doing over there, what them animals doing. So yes, that, and also, right. Ain't no mountain high enough. Whoop, whoop. So I'm excited about it because those are things that, in the military, we did lots of marching. So that's one of the things. I saw these expensive hiking shoes. Baby, I went and got me some military style jump boots and my feet was like, thank you. And I was like, oh, that's what's wrong. The military screwed my feet up. So like most of the time when I wear sneakers and stuff, I get cramps in my feet and just everything. So military boots, it is for me. And I be stepping and people will be looking at me like, military lady. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Everybody here is super friendly. So most of the time when I am walking, I got to speak to 7,000 people. And, but now I be stepping tall literally got a pair of jump boots, and they are the best thing since sliced bread. And they cost a fraction they were so cheap that I went back and bought a second pair for just in case. So yeah, that's all of that. Also, I took up a little gig. I tutor English online, which also helps me out a lot. And another thing that I didn't know was in me, because if you know me, like when I was in the US, my tolerance for people was very, very low. And especially like if I tell you something and then you want to challenge me or ask me the same thing over, like repeatedly. I have a firm motto: if you're asking for my help and you want some information, please write it down, because if you ask me the same question 2 or 3 times, I'm just gonna come unglued. So imagine one of my friends say, why don't you try this? You speak really nice or whatever. And I was like, girl, they probably won't hire me. But they did. And my students love me. I don't know why. Where's my ruler? When they get stuff wrong, I bang my ruler and tell them, repeat it. And they tell their friends about me, and they tell 2 people, and so on and so on. So that has been fun. I especially love the little kids, even though I told them I didn't want to teach no kids. The little kids still show up, and actually they have the best personality. So that gave me an epiphany, so to speak. I stumbled on some more. This is how I've been living my life. I stumble on information. And so I stumbled on this blog, and this girl was talking blah, blah, blah. And it was really long. And she said, you should go ahead and get your TEFL certification, TEFL, which is Teaching English as a Foreign Language. And I was like, I don't qualify for that. And then it was like she was reading my mind. She was like, oh, and you don't need this and that and the other. Just look it up. Here's a link, try it out. So I looked up some information, and being lazy, I should already be done with it. But I have 3 more modules left to get my certification to teach English as a foreign language. And then I found out that there was levels to this madness. And so this is just the first level in something that, could take me across the hump until I decide what's really going to be going on. Yeah, but I'm always into something. I'm always finding something like, well, what is that? Let me see what's going on with that. So I'm almost done with my level 1 certification. And my understanding, there's like 5 levels. With that, I can teach online, and I can actually go to some other countries and teach English as a foreign language. All the countries except for China. China has said, get out of Dodge. We don't want this here or there or whatever. And you also need a bachelor's degree in China. Most of the other countries, you don't need a degree for it. So that would be me, because, I'm from the United States. Why do I need a degree to speak English, my native language? But it's really fun. I meet people from all over the world, except for Africa. I have no African students. Saudi Arabia, Brazil, Turkey, China, Japan. I even had a Russian student, and it's really amazing because I like to, know about different cultures and stuff. And with that being said, y'all know I was already hajibed up, and one of my students, we started talking, just talking about the Quran and all that stuff. So actually on July 25th, I did my Shahada, and I am a new revert into Islam, probably one of the worst Muslims you'll ever meet. I'm trying, And I think it's funny and I get a good laugh out of it, but he's real serious. And I'm like, okay, to know me is to know I take nothing serious, but I do enjoy it. I like what they stand for. And if I could just get up at 5:30, 4:30, 5:30 and do them prayers. Don't judge me. I've got the first chapter of the Quran pretty much memorized. So, along with tutoring English, trying to learn Swahili, I'm also self teaching myself Arabic because apparently you have to say the prayers in Arabic. Okay, so that's just something else. And I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Trade one slave religion for the next, who knows? But like I said, I like what they stand for. And I also like that most of the others in the US, they don't like us and I don't care. So that's another reason. So yeah, so anyway, back to my list. Ironically enough, the next thing is being positive and staying positive. I did kind of get frustrated because I was like, I try to give good information and share as much as I can and keep it real, keep it 100. And I guess, I don't know, but I'm not, knock on wood, inshallah, I'm not going through like a lot of people are going through. I guess because I'm old enough not to know better than to put myself in certain situations. But I was like, well, why are my numbers not growing? Are y'all sharing and telling people about my videos? Even though I know they're probably boring. And my sister regularly complains that I will stop in the middle of a sentence and start up another sentence. Because I can do that. I can do that. This is my channel. So, it's a point of trying to say everything and try to keep it compact because, I know people lose interest and they don't want to sit. And I was told right off the rip when I first started by a couple of my friends, well, we don't want to just see you talking. And I was like, okay. And I kind of felt bad. And I was just like, well, let me see what they can do because I'm not a tourist. And then I thought about it. To heck with y'all. Let me block you because let me show you how I roll. This is my channel. And if you don't want to see me talking, go over there to somebody else. So, all these people have thousands of subscribers and you sitting up watching them talk. So what's the difference? Anyway, tomato. What I noticed, and I stopped following or supporting a lot of other people because the stuff was just so negative. I know you want to know every aspect about living abroad, especially living in the motherland. Hey, Daph, welcome. Karibu sana. Dada. Yes. You want to know all the aspects. You want to know the good, the bad, the ugly. But it seems like some people just focus on the ugly and the bad. And quite honestly, outside of the local people, once they hear me talking, they try to price gouge me, raise the prices. Outside of that, I have not experienced anything horrific. And hopefully I never will, inshallah, because the people here are really nice. And when I hear these stories, I have to ask, well, what were you doing? I got attacked. Why? Because I still, what they say, F I here while I align these chakras or whatever. I stay on. I wish a mofo would. I'm still on. That is hard to get out of your system. 7 people here. Welcome. Tell me hello. And if you've never been on my channel before or never seen any of my videos, welcome. Karibu sana. Hit the subscribe button and hit that live chat button and come on in here and tell me hello and where you're from. Hello, my super nurse. What's up, Lady B? Yes, Mzuri. I finally figured out what that meant. So yes, so it's all in what you make it. And so on this channel, I'm not going to feed y'all a bunch of negative stuff. You know, things happen. And you also know that when things happen, people bring it on themselves. Like, what were you doing over there? And I was explaining to one share. Yes, share this, share the story, but all of that, share it. But that this particular country that I am in is listed as level red alert for the US. And when you go to see, it doesn't have anything to do with COVID, because contrary to what anybody believes or saying, and yeah, I said the word, who gonna beat me, boo? We're not struggling like that over here. The areas that are struggling, they have a high tourism of Europeans. I'm just saying, I keeps it real, but since I've been here, and Super Nurse, she and I got here around the same time. We have not been on lockdown since we've been here. Most people do not wear masks. There was one incident where they went to the grocery store and there was armed guards making people wear masks. That didn't last very long. I don't know what that was all about, but maybe sales on masks was low. I don't know, and they need to clear the warehouse. But it hasn't been like that since. And if certain people come here and things happen to them, now you want to say, oh, this place is bad and it's dangerous. Guns are illegal over here. So what's the level red? Y'all over there or us over here? I don't hear no gunshots all night. I heard a siren the other day, and it might have been a fire truck. I don't know. And I was like, what's that? Because I haven't really heard that since I've been over here. You don't hear this of the craziness that is going on over there. It's very peaceful. And I find myself, where's my little ring light? Probably in my room. I got this little bitty ring light. It's for doing videos. It's portable. And it's pitch black here. So I have found myself at 9:00 at night, once I get finished with my tutoring sessions, walking down the street to the store. And these people are literally, I live on a dirt road, walking up and down the road in the pitch black dark, scaring the heck out of me, because you don't see them till they ride up on you. And I was like, how can y'all see? For one, tenderfoot, trying not to step on no rocks and break my ankle or I need to see. So I have my little ring light with me, and I walk down to the store and walk back, and I'm just amazed at the amount of people walking in the pitch black dark up and down this road at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Still very quiet. And it's a thing. So I have to ask the question, when you say, oh, this happened and that happened, what were you doing? I'm just saying. Anyway, I had a thought that maybe I should give y'all some negative news and buffoon and act the fool and all that stuff. It ain't in me. It ain't in me. If you don't like my dry sense of humor, I don't care about that either. I like me. I love me. And so what you won't get on this channel is a bunch of negativity. All I want to share with you and tell you about is the beauty of Africa. The type of crime that they have here, if just like in New York, if they see you slipping and they're saying, why didn't you got a video of that? Because when you walking down the street with your camera up and you're not paying attention, some little kid or some slick willy on a boda, which is a motorbike, will plow by you and snatch your phone. I can't afford all that. I can't afford to replace no new phones. I done went through like 3 or 4 of them since I've been here, just breaking them. So you're conscious of little petty crimes like that, yes, your Ida, I'm gonna give them to you. Your people will always make a good thing seem bad if they don't want you to know about it or to find out about it. I'm trying to think. Any of my relatives in there? So I like to listen to old school music. I got to tell it. My cousin, he live out on the West Coast. I already think people on the West Coast weird, but he belongs to me. He is my mama's first cousin, and he likes to say stuff. So, and sometimes when you type stuff, you can't get the true feel of what they actually trying to say. So the other day I posted some screenshots of some music that I was listening to, the Silvers and MFSB, and my cousin commented, do they get, what did he call it? Modern American music over there? What? I had to wait a couple of moments before I responded to that. Like, well, I don't know, because I don't listen to the radio. I don't own a TV. But what I do listen to is nothing made after 1990, because it's garbage. So I said it. The music, the people can't sing. People are no longer using musical instruments. It's all, what they call it, that voice thing. Whatever it is to alter their voices so they can sound nice or whatever, it's garbage. And the lyrics are horrible. So no, I don't listen to nothing made after the 90s. And so the question kind of came off on me like, oh, do they even get modern American music? Who cares? I'm in Africa. We listen to African music. This is the land of Burna Boy and Wizkid. Huh? If you don't know about them, you need to get on our level over here. So, and I also read that my husband, that don't know he my husband, Ricky Ross, the biggest boss, and I do listen to him low key, that he's gonna move to Tanzania. I'm gonna chase him. I'm gonna get in shape and chase his used to be fat self around. Yeah, auto tune. Yes, there y'all go. Look at my smart people. Love y'all. And because sometimes the words just fail me. I don't know. But anyway, y'all knew what I was talking about. So people literally think that it's Tarzan over here, like Tarzan the Ape Man, and with some other old whacked out stuff. This is modern. I moved from Dar es Salaam to Arusha. Dar es Salaam got a new update, 7.1 million people. They never sleep. It's liver than New York. They party, they're excited. And so I found out, because there are a lot of Muslim people here or whatever, Fridays are a cause for celebration. Friday is not just the beginning of the weekend. If you've made it to Friday, I guess it's a blessing. So Friday is a time where families get together and they cook big meals and the people just celebrate life. So it's always a party. It is just constant. And someone told me that they like to be loud, so just to know that they're alive and they're living. Because Dar es Salaam, not for nothing, I got used to, it was like being in a war zone, not because it was shooting and everything, it was just so loud. And so I just got used to sleeping with all that noise. So now I'm over here in convalescent Arusha. It's so quiet. I'm probably the loudest thing over here. And it's very nice. I sleep well at night. It's no longer club open till 3. Then the Muslims start praying at 4:30. Then the Lutheran or whoever they are start singing and dancing at 6:30. They go to church very early over here. So it's very peaceful over here. It's very peaceful. And there's a couple of bars and stuff on my street. I never really hear them. Maybe sometimes on Saturday, but the music is not like in Dar es Salaam where it just, it was so loud. So anyway, I've been on almost an hour. Let's see. That's that. Y'all know, blah, blah, blah. I'm moving on to the next. Okay. So I said I was going to keep it positive. But anyway, I'm going to say this. And it actually goes with the last thing where I was like being positive and staying positive. And I don't care who don't like me because I don't really know you. So it matters not. I don't participate with diasporan events or whatever you want to call it. People from the diaspora, they want to live together. They want to party together, eat together, click, click, click. No, I'm a leader, not a follower. And so I did not move all the way over here to the other side of the world to hang around only people from where I just come from. Sorry, it's not happening. It's nothing bad. If that's your thing, do it. It's not mine. Kind of an introvert. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah, I pass the information on, but I just don't participate in it. Whatever. And so and I already spoke on that. Pace yourself if you come here. I just had another one of my people just got here yesterday, and he's actually in Zanzibar, and I'm really excited for him because at first he was like, "No, I'm just gonna wait like 3 years, and then whatever y'all doing over there in the good old US of A," he was like, "I'm out." Karibu sana Zanzibar, you're going to love it. And so I'm just waiting for him to get all his jet lag and everything down because I would like to meet him. He seems to be a mature person with his head screwed on right. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, the thing that I was doing, helping people, I will still help you if you ask or whatever. It got a little overwhelming. Some of y'all don't know the limits. Yes, I said, donate this, and I'll tell you whatever it is you want to know. And then I could kind of understand why people set limits because there are literally some people that don't know when to stop. But if you don't, I do. And if I feel like my energy and my mental state of mind is being affected by your presence or your trying to be overwhelming, overbearing self, I will shut it down. I don't have no problem with it. I'll be looking for people and I'm like, where's so-and-so? So-and-so? Oh, I done blocked them. Oh, my bad. Some people have made it off my block list and some have not. It is what it is. Half the time, I don't even know how to get back to the block list to get you off of the block list, but I'm swift with it. My block finger, vicious. It is vicious. For those of, hey, Rhonda, I'm sorry, baby. I ain't even paying attention to the comments. Hi, my Motor City Water Lily. I just looked at the number and like, oh, where did all these people come from? Please, please, please say hello in the chat. It doesn't cost you anything. We know you here. This is not Secret Squirrel Society meeting. It's open to the public and say hello. Manners, yes. Habari, Jumbo, Mambo, all that other good stuff. Hello, bonjour, all of it. Yes, assalamu alaikum, all of it. Come and say hello to I, okay? Charisse, hello. How are you? Welcome. Karibu sana. If you are new, if this is your first time, please, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Yes. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was saying something. I don't remember. But anyway, my videos, I was posting every Monday. And like I said, I was trying to help people and I was trying to find my way. And it did get a little overwhelming. So I kind of shut down shop and tried to do. I still got some people that emailed me and asked, wanted to ask additional questions. That's fine and dandy. What I'm not doing is advertising. I think I probably went through and deleted some of those links because just because you donated to my cause, you do not own me. Slavery been dead, in my opinion. And we're not doing that. Okay. So if you do have some serious, legitimate questions, there's a method to the madness. Just be considerate, think about it. WWJD. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. But anyway, do you. But anyway, I make myself laugh. So that's all that matters. Yes, I'm still free to, not free, but I'm here to answer questions. I think I've pretty much covered a lot of the stuff in my previous videos on here. So the videos will be coming a little more a little less frequent because, quite honestly, what else is there to do except for if I do something new and exciting, like get over there in Namanga and climb Black's Mountain, which I have been trying to do since February. And hello, C. Reed, how are you? Yes, because I changed my name. Oh yeah, that's another point. I didn't write that down. We have a brand name overhaul. So say Kayla on go. So I have renamed myself. I did have one of the subscribers that came and he christened me Sakayla, which means to bring forth joy and happiness. And then I read a book and I liked the name and I gave myself Aminata. So from this moment forward, it is no longer Kimberly Peterson. It is Sakayla Aminata. And Aminata is a gift of God and all that, all that great stuff. And just to be, and that's usually with my names. I don't know why people think I have such a bubbly personality, but whatevs. But I thought it was cute. Sakayla Aminata. And so for those book readers, you may be familiar with Aminata Diallo, which was in one of them books that I read. I can't think of the name of it, but it was really good. And anyway, so yes, YouTube is not my career, okay? Because I was saying about the videos, they will be coming a little bit slower. And hopefully when they do come, they'll be so exciting and you'll be waiting for the next one. In the event that the weather has warmed up really nice, so maybe I'll get out and show you some more stuff. Yesterday, I've been here since July, the beginning of July. I just found out they had a mall. Yes. So I will be going to the mall. It's called AIM, and I'll be checking that out. And I wanted to get a nice background to sit somewhere and talk to y'all, to do this live. And it never happened. So here I am in my dusty living room, kitchen, or dining room, whatever, because y'all social media is down and y'all ain't got nothing else better to do than to listen to me babble. Also, for all of you that are still in here, I still do the thing where I extend my camera to those that want to chit chat and tell my subscribers, my water lilies, hello. And speaking of which, if you are on my Facebook, officially Yenemy is the name of my Facebook page. I probably should write that up there, but anyway, I like the way that pink is looking. And you have a business, you sell something, you're a motivational speaker, you do all that stuff. I like to put this stuff on my stories because I have some people on my list that you don't have on yours. And that's how I do it. It costs you nothing. It's free. And I keep saying, hit the like button on the page, post your stuff for your business, tell people what you're doing. That's what we should be doing. If I don't have the financial means to buy your $1 million purse, but if you get on here, you never know which one of my people are wealthy and can afford your $1 million house, your $1 million purse, your $1 million shoes, your priceless counseling session. Post it in my room, officially Yenemy. Yes, we have to support. Like I was saying, Bullock, I don't know where your podcast is, but get over there on Facebook and post it, because once you give me a link, then I can post it on my Instagram. I got 2 Instagram pages. I've got the Facebook page and my, what do you call that thing on WhatsApp? Your little thing. I post stuff on there. I mean, you read it. If you don't, you don't, but I know you see it. I know y'all be seeing the stuff. So yes, that's it. Tell them again, subscribing and liking is free. There you go. And I have to tell people all the time, it's free. Look, I just learned something new. Go me. But yeah, so I know there's more than one way I know you would like financial support, But unfortunately for me, being over here, yes, I need every last one of my red pennies. One, two, most of the stuff doesn't come here. Uh, most of I could order. I was looking for something on Amazon for my sister. It costs like $15, maybe, not even that. And they wanted $72 shipping and handling and custom fees. I was like, what? Not on my watch. So I've learned to be creative. So me and my sister kind of got it figured out. Hi, sister, I love you. And so we have to be mindful. So what I can do is share your post. I can share it. If you like, tag me in it. If you don't feel like you want to post it on my page, who am I? Tag me in it, do something. Because if I see it, I'm going to steal it anyway and put it in my story and post it on my page without your permission. Who going to argue with me to try to get an extra sale? Come on, my people. We have to do better. I've got two. I don't know if Daphne is still in here. Daphne is trying to tell y'all to get some insurance and get you some financial stability so y'all can stop this GoFundMe stuff. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, but those of you that have the means, some people need some help. Other people need some insurance, okay? Put them Jordans down and get you some insurance. I don't know. I think she left. She may have left already. But I have some great people. I got one over here. She's doing tours and stuff. But okay, so can I do? I am gonna say this piece of negativity for y'all keep running to Vegas and Miami and Cancun and where else y'all going? Vegas 20 times a year. All them trips to Vegas, 3 of them, you could have had a round trip ticket to Africa. Come see your people. I don't care if you say they ain't yours, they yours. They yourn. Yes, they yourn. They belong to you and we belong to them. I don't care how you feel about it. You ain't gonna fight me. But yes, come see something. Live outside your box a little bit. You would be surprised and amazed what's here. All this talent, all this goodness. All righty. Good night. Love you. Hello to Mr. J. Yes. So, and I'm going to wind it down because this was just, I know some people can't live without social media. So I was taking advantage of a situation that I ain't had no choice but to come and see me. You have a choice, but ain't no social media. It's down. Anyway. So yes. Any questions? Let me go through. I need an administrative person to be telling me what's going on over here in these comments. Yes, let's see. Oh my gosh, Bullock, thank you, girl. Don't brag. I'm just doing, normal stuff. You're the celebrity. For all of y'all that don't know, my former roommate, because I can claim her and stuff. We used to be roommates, but she's doing it big. She has a podcast and she's a comedian, I want to say. Yes, nice, wholesome, clean, funny stuff. And I think she's on some radio talk show. I saw you with some people and they have like a morning talk show or something, just doing it all. So yes, this is what and ironically, where the man at? And a man, one of my people that got on screen, he didn't come over and he has his little boys with him. And I believe he has moved here to Rwanda, not really sure, but he is taking those little boys all over Africa. And when I tell you, those kids are the future. Can you imagine? Like my parents took me to Disney World. I mean, that was great. That was fine at the time. Like, ooh, kudos. But these kids are seeing the motherland. To me, it don't get no better than that because there is sure enough stuff to see here. And it is, amazing. I keep telling people like, oh, how you doing? It's almost like people want to see you fail. Even if I fail, I'll tell you if, hey, it didn't work out or whatever, but Don't hold your breath, because let me tell you one thing I do got, and that's staying power. I have no intentions to come back to the other side. Okay. That's first and foremost. So, and I have to tell y'all, like I tell my students, it's certain things that you just shouldn't say to people. And especially when you say it like all the time. Oh, how you doing over there? How's it working for you over there? Well, we still talking. I still got internet. So apparently it's all right. One thing I ain't doing is missing no meals. I did see one of those memes about somebody. He posts a bunch of memes. They hadn't seen any feed the children memes or commercials in a long time. And I just commented on the post, because we eat real good over here. We eat damn good. Okay. Yeah, I said it. You notice they had a little change of, but we eat really well over here, super healthy, better than you. What you bet? We ain't eating all them chemicals. Opened up a jar of pickles. They told me to eat them in 5 days. Because why? Because ain't no additives and preservatives in it. Who gonna eat all them pickles? Yeah, I ain't got the small jar. I do love pickles, but come on now. Yes. So yes, Camp Lejeune, baby, the memories. Oh my gosh. Yes. Branding coach and speaker. Okay, so Sister Ida, Ida, would you like to come up here on screen with me and tell the people about what you do? I know it's on the spot or whatever, but I know you're looking cute and stuff. It's the middle of the day, I think, over there. My Facebook name is, I don't know, but my page name is officially _Yenemy, because it was the whatever it used to be. But Sakela Aminata, I was doing something on Instagram and it changed my Facebook name as well. So let me put it up here, a banner. Doop, doop, doop. Create a banner. This is the Facebook page. Is _ just start typing that in there and it will come up, because I think there's another underscore at the end of it. I'm not really sure. And show. How many of these can I show? And we can get rid of the ticker. Hide. And create another banner. And my actual Facebook page is Sakela Aminata. And I think it got rid of the KJP. Add banner. Can you show them both at the same time? Show. Nope. Show. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll swap it out in a few minutes. Okay, and now get back to comments. Back to comments. Nonconformist eyewear. Hey, love your comment on people almost wanting to hear that we failed in Africa so they can say, you see Africa, blah, blah. Exactly. Over and over again. Nonconformist Karibu Sana. Welcome to my little live chat. Okay, it's supposed to be working. Look at her multitasking. This is what they want. People want to see you fail. And there are even some people that are here that, want to know why this and why that is not happening to you and it's happening to them. Hey, do you? I'm over here minding my own business. Miss me with all of that. You know what I'm saying? I just keep to myself, because I don't know what somebody else's agenda is. I don't know what brought them here or their, rationale or whatever. Me personally, I came here on a mission. I don't want to come back to the United States ever. And, the only person that matters in this world to me, two people, And they understand that, and they know that unless they come over here to see me, that's a wrap. I'm here for the duration. You know, you have to be honest with yourself. That's first and foremost. You know, constantly telling people, get rid of that Western thought process. They don't do stuff over here like we do it over there. I'm okay with all of that because, like I said earlier, I was trained for 13 weeks, was it, Bullock? Adjust and adapt. When everybody else boot camp was 6 weeks long, ours was 13 weeks back in the day. And they taught you real quick to adjust and adapt. And yes, I'm a war vet and all that stuff. So I can camp out, you know, I'm not above it. I can do things how they do it over here. I'm not above it. No, this house, very nice. I don't have ceiling fans. I don't have AC. It's getting hot. These houses are made out of cement and cinder blocks. So it is kind of okay. But I noticed with this heat going on, it's getting a little warm. So I'm gonna have to go invest in me a fan. Somebody said, oh, my friend that just got here, he can't live without AC. Okay, well, what you gonna do when that power go out? Because it goes out regularly. Adjust and adapt. You know, I mean, that's all you can do. You either want to be here and be as one, or you want to sit and complain and think of all sorts of reasons why it can't be done, why it's not going to be done, and woe is me, and why is this happening to me? You know, it's not without hiccups, but I'm at a point, I'm so far into the peace zone that whatever y'all doing, I don't really care what y'all doing. I'm over here making smoothies. I'm eating bananas. I'm eating watermelon. Do y'all understand that if I would have put a fork of watermelon in my mouth in the United States, I would instantly be projectile vomiting. It was coming back up. Tomatoes, watermelon, all that stuff. The cherries would burn the skin out from the inside of my mouth. I couldn't eat none of that stuff in the United States. I'm eating it all over here. What? Like, yes. Where do I want to make my permanent residence? I would say here in Tanzania, but their visas cost so much. And they really trying to push the envelope. Why don't you get married? To who? Can he cook and clean? Because I ain't doing none of that. None of it. I don't like doing it for myself. So yes, I would love to stay right here where I am, because when I tell you this particular country has it all, we got beautiful crystal clear water beaches. We have mountains. We got the safari over there by Zambia that runs between Zambia and here or whatever. Lake Victoria, Devil's Pool. You've seen the waterfall that the people dumb enough to go out on the ledge because there's a rock ledge that stops you from going over when the water is low enough. All of that is right here. It doesn't get any better than that. So yes, I like it. The cost of living is cheap for us from the United States. It's considered cheap. If you look this country up, there's so much negative. It's a poor country. It's one of the poorest countries. It's not safe. It's this, that, and the other. This is one of the best places I've ever been on this face of this earth. And I've been to quite a few places, you know. Cape Cod, typo, South Africa, Cape, what's that down there? Cape Town. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Fresh fruit. Like, I never even seen a papaya tree in my life. They all over the place. I got banana trees out my kitchen window. So, I mean, just stuff, I mean, so serious. Like, the stuff was so poisonous. I had a guy ask me one time, why are you so fat? You can't keep nothing down. I was throwing up everything in the United States. But what I could eat was some Wendy's and some Taco Bell. That was, if I didn't have Wendy's and Taco Bell, I probably would have been starved to death because I do puke everything else back up. I have not had reflux since I've been over here. I'm trying to think, have I ever thrown anything up over here? I don't think, I know that's graphic or whatever. I'm the puke queen. It will come up. I will wake up in the middle of the night, the reflux and all that stuff. I don't have that problem over here. I do not. Bananas, I eat about 12 bananas a week. Can't say I'm lacking potassium, but yes, 90-day finance the other way. What are you talking about, Gail? I'm still trying to figure it out. Cape Cod and 90-day finance, and reiterate. Come on, talk to me. 23 more minutes, and I'll be off. Yeah, I always say that. I just missed y'all so much. Oh, get out. I don't see that over here. Did I mention that? I live in a, as per usual, y'all know I wouldn't have it any other way. I live in a local neighborhood and everybody look like me. Hello. Hi, haters. Hi. I just love it. You walk down the, none of that, Ida. None of that. They might ask me to do something, which might consist of pushing a broom, cooking them a meal. Oh, because they sure can't even get a sandwich because they don't even processed food, all that stuff. Y'all just heat up, just add water, make a lunch meat sandwich. If you can find it, it's higher than giraffes behind. Okay, it's expensive, so that's why I think I paid about $5 for that Magnum bar. Guilty pleasure, and I was like, oh, a Magnum bar. I sure did. I tore it up. It was melted by the time I got out of the supermarket, but I ate it anyway for that price. Yes. Non-conformist, give me. I'd like to. Do you have videos on your channel telling where you are or your journey? Because if you do, like, tell my people to come see you. Go subscribe. Go do something. Do something. Enjoy. Yes. I'd like to hear about it. Absolutely, girl. And don't get me wrong. I'm trying to figure out where the older crowd is because honestly, and I know what the agenda is. They think they can get to the US or they think you got some money or whatever, but I ain't met nothing over 40 yet. I'm like, little boy, what do you want? I'm not friendly. Did you find it, Nyla? Send me a request. Let's be merry. Let's be one big happy family. So that is, I'm not ignorance of things happening. I know bad things happen and all sorts of stuff, but by no means. But it's all about how you present yourself and how things will present to you. So, you know the saying, garbage in, garbage out, vice versa, however you want to put it. If you don't put yourself in, I know some things are unavoidable, but sometimes you have to be mindful of the situations that you're putting yourself in. And what's good for one person is not good for the next person. What you see somebody doing, like one conversation that I had with a person, and they were like, oh, I want a husband and I want this big house and this, that. So you don't know what's going on inside that big house. They might be in there getting their behind kicked every day of the week. So you can't go by what you see somebody else doing. You have to do what makes you happy. And what makes you happy may not be the social norm. It may not be the norm for everybody else. But if it brings you peace of mind and it makes you happy, if I listened to everybody else, I would still be sitting over there suffering with the rest of you. Yeah, I'm gonna rub it in a little bit. Literally, like I said on my other videos, I was holding my breath trying to get out of the United States. I thought they was gonna tell me I couldn't go. You can't get on this airplane. You know, I was worried. I really was. I was very nervous. And I was like, if I could just get out of this country. And once I did, those ton of bricks just lifted off of my shoulder. All the worries of the world. They ain't doing all that financing over here. You know, you pay as you go. If you don't have the money to do it, then you won't have it. You know, these people are living their lives, and yes, some of them are, according to it. What's unfair is the UK and the US. They put out these what do you call them, reports or whatever, and they say all these people over here are poor and they're living below poverty level. Well, that's your poverty level, because most of the people here are doing just fine, even if they hustling every day. They out here selling fruits on the side of the road, or vegetables, or vending, and or doing whatever. They eating every day. They have a house to go home to. What I don't see over here, and maybe it's an area that I miss, I don't see all the homeless people like I see in the United States. I don't see crazy people. I don't know if I've seen any crazy people or not, but I ain't seen no butt naked crazy people running up and down the street. Things that are so become the norm in the United States. The babies start going to school at like 3 or 4 years old. They walking up and down the street. They looking at you like, you ain't from here. Because I just be like, oh, look at the babies in their little uniforms. They look adorable. You ain't got to worry about who finna come snatch your babies. These people here, they live in their life without, do they struggle? I don't know. They don't look like it to me. No, I'm not living with Jay-Z and Beyonce, but there's some people with some houses in my neighborhood that will blow your mind. Super Nurse already left. She was going to move around the corner into a house that was just where they do that at. And when you calculated, the house still wasn't leasing for over $450 or whatever a month. 4 or 5 bedrooms, 4 or 5 bathrooms, a separate freestanding 2-story servants' quarter, private compound, a living room that looked like a ballroom, 2-story, the whole 9 yards. And like, what? I don't need all of that space, but this is what it is here. There's no mud huts. I'm looking for a mud hut because that would be right up my alley. I think that would be kind of fun. I'm in Maasai land. Maasai, from here to Nairobi, Kenya, is Maasai. They got their herd of sheep, cattle, goats, whatever it is they got. I tried to get the thing on video. I saw a wild ostrich and it blew my mind. That was the first wild animal that I saw. No, second. When I first got to Zanzibar, I saw a little monkey. So yeah, I'm still looking for wild animals. They don't exist because I live in a freaking city. Yes. 1 year anniversary, what was election day? November 2nd, 4th. I got here. It took like 2 days to get here. So I got here like November 4th. My visa is expiring soon, but I'm going to go down to the border and take care of that. Now, because of the price of visas here, I do have some other options. My Ghana visa doesn't expire until 2024, I believe it is. And then Kenya has some, way cheaper visas. But the thing is, with all those different other countries, I can find so many things that are wrong with them as to why I don't want to be in those countries. And here it's just like, please, maybe I can tell them, I have ancestry in Chaki, Pemba Island of Zanzibar. I've got like 5 or 6 DNA matches from this area that I didn't even know until after I got here. So yes, I have my roots are here, and maybe that was the pull. The ancestors told me to come home, and this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't question it. I'm just sitting here chilling. Yes, so living in Africa humbly, thanking you. Okay, so y'all, let me see. I'm gonna put this up here. This name right here. Wrong one. How did Ida move? Where'd it go? This one. Y'all know I'm goofy. That one. Go over and hit the subscribe button on this channel. Now, what country are you in? Did I miss it? Because I keep telling y'all I'm not really looking. I'm trying to. Goodbyes. Evangeline, keep clean. No. Yes, none of that. Now they're called something. They're not called mud. We call them mud huts, but it's a name for them when they make the clay structures or whatever. One of those channels, Jamaican something, he built his own, and it's like elaborate. Oh, you in the Gambia? Okay, Gambia. Yes, West Africa. There's lots of people there as well. The Gambia, Ghana, Tanzania, Rwanda. Where else are people going? These are the friendly countries, not, they are English speaking. So if you don't know a foreign language, some of these countries that I just meant, a lot of the people do speak a little English. Whether they understand what you're saying and what they're saying is a whole different story. Okay. So I am learning a little patience over here, because one thing they won't be, and that's on time. You will be waiting. Thank you, Ida. Yes. And she need to get her own channel as well, because like I said, broadcasting stuff is what she do in comedy. So all of that. If you subscribe to my channel, I do subscribe back if you don't have your stuff hidden, saying that whatever, they can't tell if you're subscribed or not, which was another thing, one of the other points. I was supporting a lot of people and you just don't get the support back. So, I'm Petty Betty, Petty LaBelle, and I hear people say it all the time. If you don't support me, I'm not going to support you. I support you, and I will support you repeatedly. But if after several times, I see that it's not reciprocated, is that the right word? Yeah, it's late, it's after midnight, whatever. If it's not returned, then yeah, I'm gonna feel some kind of way and I'm gonna shut my support off. Who am I? I'm nobody. You won't miss me, right? Because clearly you didn't, you weren't welcoming enough to return the favor and show support back. So hate to be like that, but it is what it is. That's why I give free support. If I can't support you financially, I can surely give you some free marketing. I know some heavy hitters. I know some excellent people. I've got doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, all that stuff on one page or another. And so somebody somewhere will need your services or whatever it is that you do. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Karibu sana. It means welcome and you're welcome, both the same. So yes, it's what I do. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna wind it down here. What time is it on the East Coast, Bullock? 12, about 5 o'clock. It's just time for y'all to start eating dinner. What time is it in the Gambia? What is that girl's name? She was making the straw hats. Because I almost went to the Gambia. Poema. She makes these really fly straw hats. I think they're made out of palm leaves. 9 p.m. Okay, so y'all a few hours behind. All right, y'all. So we're gonna wind it down. I'm glad you all came in and showed me love. Even those of y'all that was sitting in the background that didn't want to speak. Yes, I love her. I love her. And I got one of those hats. It's at my sister's house in the US, but she because of her, I almost moved to the Gambia because I was like, ooh, she having a good time. I'm trying. They laugh at me enough because I be butchering stuff. But yeah, so until the next time, my folks, no more questions. No one has any questions. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. If you looked on send me a thing on Facebook or Instagram. If you inbox me, I have both Messenger on Instagram and Facebook. I can give you my information to chit chat on WhatsApp because I like talking. Yes. The list. Yes, I finished the list. The last thing on my list was My videos will not be posting every Monday until I find something super interesting to post for you all. So those of you that are in here, do you like the live videos, or do you want me to find y'all some more? We can do lives until I find something very interesting to post for you. Yeah, we can do that. So if you have any suggestions, ideas, questions, hit me on any of those outlets. Yes, Sharice, you have, oh, you like the lives? Did I say that right? Sharese? I can butcher some stuff out here. Lopez. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Buen dia. It's nighttime. Buenas noches. I don't know. I know it's something. Oh, you want me to go to the market? Tomorrow is market day, so I will be going to the market. You caught it just in time. So I will record the markets where they're just like, da coming, and I'm like, I don't want none. But yes, it's really nice. So anyway, people, you all enjoy the rest of your evening. I got crocheting to do. It took me all day to make a rose flower granny square because it was hard. And so I'm going to go and work on that for another hour because I do have to get up in the morning to get ready to go to the market. Thank you all for showing up and supporting this impromptu live. Thank you all so much. Don't forget, if you see a name in here, the nonconformist, please go and hit the subscribe button on that channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on my channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. Share a video. Who cares what it's about? Share a video on your social media and invite your people to come see what's going on any of the pages that you see here. And on Facebook, post your businesses on my Facebook page. I don't mind. You have my full support for that. It's free. And on that note, good night. Wahedi. Yes. Yes, next time I'll show my crafts. They're beautiful. Good night, y'all. Okay, I don't want to click off on nobody and it still say 2 people in here, but I'm out. Good night.